Welcome to GeoGebra Lab 8. We'll start off by loading the lab from Lab 7, and we'll start it with that sketch. So we'll go to File, Open. If you have logged in and been saving to the cloud, your sketch will appear here, but for most of you this will appear on your computer, so I clicked on this to open the file from my computer, and here's Lab 7, Perpendicular Bisector Lab. And this is where we left off. For this lab, we want to hide the perpendicular bisectors so it's a little bit less cluttered. And let's see. We should leave the, we can also hide the midpoints as well. Let's just leave the triangle and the circumcenter. You know what? I can also hide all the angle measures. Those don't help. Okay, so we're going to create an altitude. And let's start by creating an altitude to the segment BC. So an altitude goes from A down to BC and is going to be perpendicular. So yes, you guessed it, we're going to use a perpendicular line tool. We're going to select a point and then a line. I'm going to do it in the backwards order. I like this because now this is perpendicular. Now I'm just going to say where it goes through, and there we go. We've just created an altitude. Let's do the same for the other segments. So this time I'll do it in the correct order. So that made that. This time I'll do it in the backwards order. So the three altitudes intersect at a point, and let's rename that point. So go to settings here. I could right click and go to settings as well and rename this ortho center. Okay, that's the bulk of the construction of the ortho center. We're going to save this sketch and build on this for the next lab as well, but you have some questions to answer. That's the lab. I'll